Snapchat, you know, the app that you totally don't use for sexting, it just had an update, which isn't surprising because it's picking up more funding than the US National Defense Department. But what on earth are those weird emojis that you see on the side of your screen? The short answer is that it's a strange new way of seeing who your best friends are on Snapchat. These emojis exist as a much more private way to keep track of who you're closest to on Snapchat. But don't worry, the system gets strangely complicated. Each of the different emojis actually means something. And here's a quick breakdown of what each of them mean. First up, the gold heart. Now this emoji corresponds to your #1 best friend. If you see this emoji next to someone's name, it means that that's the person you send the most snaps to, as well as you're the person that they send the most snaps to. You're probably likely to see this symbol next to girlfriends, boyfriends, BBFs, and if you're really lucky, the girl you have a crush on. However, that doesn't mean you're in, you still gotta work at that. Just because you're best friends on Snapchat doesn't mean you're gonna make it in the real world. I'm sorry, but that's reality. Moving on to the gritted teeth emoji, that means that you and this person have the same #1 best friend. The person you send snaps to the most is also the person that person sends snaps to the most. A pointless emoji in my opinion. Coming up next, the classic smiley face. This is a simple one. The smiley face indicates that that person is one of your best friends on Snapchat. A best friend being one of the people you send the most snaps to. Moving on. Up next, because apparently they were running out of emojis, the sunglasses face. For no reason whatsoever, this emoji indicates that you have a best friend in common with this person. It's kind of like the gritted teeth, however it's not the #1 best friend. It's just a best friend. Next up, the smirk. I personally think this is a cruel and unnecessary emoji, but there's nothing I can do about that. The smirk face means that you're their best friend, but they're not your best friend. How harsh is that? It means that you're one of the people that they send snaps to the most, however they're not one of the people that you send snaps to the most. I think it's mean. And finally, the fire emoji. Now sadly this doesn't represent a hell in which the smirk face should burn, it represents a Snapstreak. I swear, if that's 2015 word of the year, I'm gonna kill myself. A Snapstreak is when you and another person have sent snaps back and forth to each other for consecutive days. The number of days is the number shown by the fire symbol. Well, there you have it, a quick introduction to the Snapchat emojis. What do you guys think of the Snapchat emojis? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Personally, I'm not much of a fan. I think they're quite tacky and unnecessary, and they kind of clutter up what is a really nicely designed interface. But hey, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Thanks for watching. My name's Owen. Feel free to check out any of my other videos. Some of them aren't as good as this one. Some of them are better. I'll link to some good ones in the end screen. Thanks again for watching. Now, go find your Snapchat golden heart person. And then get worried when it turns into a smiley face, because they could have a smirk face. You're on your own. Bye!